Hi, I'm Ryan Mosley with NP Dodge Omaha, and welcome to the first video in our series on selling your house and what you can do to help prepare, make it show ready so you can get the best price on your house. Today we're going to talk a little bit about staging the front of your house, curb appeal, and I'm here with Garret McGann.
Hi, I'm Garret McGann with Garrett's Lawn Service.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I've been doing this since 2015,
Okay.
and we work with realtors a lot. Come in and do a quick cleanup just to get the house prepped and ready to go, so it looks good for pictures, and that'll increase your resale price.
Excellent. And today we're just going to look at the front of the house. We're not going to go to the back of the house because we're focused more on what it's going to take to bring the front updated a little bit and clean it up for listing day. So we'll just kind of walk around here and you can tell us a little bit about what you might do as we go through this. So lead the way.
Okay. So to start, we can just go through here, edge the sidewalk, run some Roundup, clean up the edges a little bit. Some of this stuff we're not going to be able to fix right away, like these concrete slabs and things like that, but we just want to make it look better for pictures.
Okay.
So
how about over here on this wall?
Yeah, so on this wall here, we go through and clean out this brush. So stuff like this will pull away really easy. We'll clean that out, pull back all the weeds. Like I said, clean that up with some weed killer so it's not going to come back. Cover it up with mulch, and ultimately, like I said, that's just going to make it look a lot better from that first initial look.
Okay, and it looks like we got some weeds or something growing there too.
Yep. So
Take
pretty much everything all through there. These bigger hedges that are up here, we'll just trim those up and shape them out so that they look good.
Now with the grass and the condition it is there a whole lot you can do in a month's time?
In a month's time, you can try to put some weed and feed down. That's a good start. It all depends on how much time you have before you got to get pictures taken to get it sold. But like I said, weed and feed's a good start. But there's only so much you can do in a month.
Okay. So laying mulch down this whole row here.
Yep.
Okay. Let's go up to
this
the
top section here. Might take some too. You can kind of see you're not going to get a lot of grass growing there. Mm-hmm. So extending those beds out longer than what they were originally will cover that up. You'd rather have mulch looking good there, tear out all the dead grass rather than just have dirt.
So are you able to get all this stuff out of here?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, let's go up here and take a look. So it looks like they've already kind of tackled some of with the lawn bags, a lot of the weeds and whatnot that have been growing. But what else can we do here?
Yep. So some I've done in the past for people, especially if they have something like this where they've started, couldn't finish. We'll come in, we'll haul this all away for them. This is kind of what I was saying down there. So you have dead grass throughout here. We can cut this bed a little wider so you're not going to have that dead grass there. Fill that in with mulch. Shape this bush up. This bush actually will come back and look really good. These ones here are all dead, so we'll pull those out, fill that in with mulch, and then it'll look good as you go through.
Do you guys do much with like putting perennials in, things like that in a situation like this?
Yep. So depending on the budget, you could add some perennials. Maybe annuals might give it a little more pop. Obviously, those aren't going to come back, but whatever looks good based on the time of the year. So yeah, you could put some of those in the front, and same thing down there, but it just depends on where the budget would be at as far as all that goes.
Okay. Since you mentioned the sidewalk, let's come down here real quick. And this is something that I bring up with, people looking to buy and sell. Something like this where the sidewalk's got this huge chunk here, that's not going to pass FHA inspection for sure.
Nope.
And maybe not a bank appraisal either. So can you tear out just one square and replace it?
Sure.
Okay.
Yep. So you could tear that out, and a lot of times you're not going to get just one square. You're going to get probably 2 or 3. Like especially if you got something here where the roots are coming underneath, it's going to raise that up. But you can also see it's raising it here, So to pour this slab across, you're probably going to need to raise these 3 to get it even with that other one.
Okay. But that's definitely something that's going to have to be done probably before to pass inspection.
And something to think about with concrete is they have minimums. So if you're doing something small like this, typically they're going to have a 1 yard minimum and a mobilization fee.
Now what's 1 yard going to look like? Is that more than 3 squares?
Yep. Okay. So you're going to be more than 3 squares there. And so, yeah, it might be more cost effective to get a little bit bigger amount done versus getting that smaller amount done.
Okay. Is there anything else you see as we're looking at the house that you would do as far as getting the front show ready?
The only other thing I would say is this bush over here. I don't know if that's on
the side of the house.
Yeah,
let's go take a look at that.
Trim that up.
I don't know what this is called, but it looks like an invasive weed that turned into a tree. Would you say, or
I would agree.
Is that?
Yeah, just trimming that up a little bit, maybe trying to get it so you can see more of the house, so it's not leaning towards the house. Fill this in with mulch like we talked about up front, and some of these other areas. Sod's pretty inexpensive, and if you can get it watered and it'll take quick enough, that's another way you can get the front yard to look good really fast.
Okay. So. All right. Well, anything else you want to point out? Anything else you see?
I think that's all.
Okay. All right. Well, Garret McGann again is hopefully going to have this place looking pretty good in the next month here, and then we'll get this house listed. We'll talk about some other aspects of getting a house ready over the next few videos. So stay tuned. Keep in mind, click the subscribe button and you'll be notified of those videos when they come out. So thanks for being here, Garret.